Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. A 180-gram metal alloy is 50% aluminum. It contains a metal alloy that is 30% aluminum and a second metal alloy made up of 60% aluminum. What is the mass of the second metal alloy? The mass of the given metal alloy is 180 grams and it contains two metal alloys. One metal alloy is 30% aluminum and the second metal alloy is 60% aluminum. We have to find the mass of the second metal alloy. Okay, let me say that X represents the number of grams of the first metal alloy. Let me write it over here. Number of grams of first metal alloy. Let me finish writing. And Y represents the number of grams of second metal alloy. Okay, our aim is to find the value of Y, which gives the number of grams of second metal alloy, that is the mass of the second metal alloy. Okay, when I add the mass of the first metal alloy and mass of the second metal alloy, that is X and Y, that must be equal to the mass of the given metal alloy, that is 180 grams. Okay, we can form the equation that is X positive Y equals to 180. Okay, it is given that the first metal alloy is 30% aluminum. That is 30% of the mass of the first metal alloy, that is X, is aluminum. So to get the amount of aluminum in the first metal alloy, X number of grams, we have to calculate 30% of the mass, that is X. So 30% of X. So this gives the amount of aluminum in the first metal alloy. And to get the amount of aluminum in the second metal alloy Y, we have to calculate 60% of the mass of the second metal alloy, that is Y. So let me do it. That is 60% of the mass of the second metal alloy Y. So when I add the amount of aluminum in the first metal alloy and amount of aluminum in the second metal alloy, that must be equal to the amount of aluminum in the given metal alloy. So to get the amount of aluminum in the given metal alloy, we have to calculate 50% of the mass 180 grams of the given metal alloy. Let me write over here. There is 50% of the mass of the given metal alloy 180 grams. Okay, here we have a system of two linear equations, and in this system we have to solve for Y, which gives the mass of the second metal alloy. We can use Desmos graphing software to solve the system of two linear equations. Okay, let me type the equations in Desmos. That is X positive Y equals to 180. So this is the first linear equation, and the second one is 30% of X positive 60% of Y equals to 50% of 180. Okay, here I got the graphs of the two linear equations. So there is two straight lines. Okay, now to get solution, that is a value of X and value of Y in the system of two linear equations, we have to consider the point of intersection of the two lines over here in Desmos. So the point of intersection of the two lines is 60, 120. So the X coordinate 60 is the value of X and the Y coordinate 120 is the value of Y in the given system. Okay, now let's consider the Y coordinate at the point of intersection, that is 120. So 120 grams is the mass of the second metal alloy.